Today we're going to dive into a topic that has many condo owners across the United States, especially Florida, scratching their heads and wondering how they got here. It's the sudden and quite dramatic increase in their Homeowners Association fees. These aren't just mild increases, we're talking about fees that have doubled and even tripled in some cases. It's been such a steep hike that it's left many folks completely blindsided. So let's unpack this. First, let's understand why people love owning condos. The appeal of condo ownership has always been because of the ease that it offers, with someone else taking care of the pool, the groundskeeping, and other such community features. It's like getting the perks of a well-managed estate without the stress of personally overseeing it all. Plus, these costs are usually shared among all the condo owners in the complex, making it generally more affordable. However, this ideal scenario has started to shift drastically in recent times. The situation we're dealing with today is what I call the perfect storm. The storm didn't just spring up overnight. It's been brewing for the past 6 years, quietly, almost unnoticed. What's truly alarming is the devastating impact it's having on some condo owners who are seeing their costs skyrocket with little warning. This perfect storm of rising HOA fees is spreading fast and is no longer confined to a single state. It's rippling out across the United States. The fee increase isn't just the usual annual bump either. We're seeing a variety of factors pushing up these costs. Top culprits include inflation that's affecting all aspects of our lives, building costs that are going through the roof, and insurance premiums are on the rise. Adding fuel to the fire are some insurance companies deciding to completely withdraw from the market, making the situation even more challenging. Deferred maintenance due to lack of reserves is another significant part of the equation. It's as if we hit a tipping point for the lack of attention to these maintenance needs over the years is now catching up with us. As the expenses pile up and the reserves dwindle, many condo owners are left to bear the brunt. So this upcoming change could shake up the condo scene in Florida. It's important to know this if you own a condo or are thinking about buying one. This is all about the new Florida condo laws that are set to come into effect at the end of 2024. The crux of these laws is this: all condos in Florida will be required to have full reserves that are completely funded for their buildings. This means that if a building has not been setting aside money to cover maintenance costs, emergency repairs, and other unexpected expenses, you're going to need to catch up quickly. For owners, this could mean being hit with a significant assessment, which is an additional fee to make up for the shortfall. Why is this happening? It's all about ensuring the long-term viability and sustainability of condo complexes. Without adequate reserves, condos can fall into disrepair, which can then lead to a downward spiral of devaluing property prices and even safety issues. These laws are designed to prevent that from happening, but they could potentially put a financial strain on condo owners who are suddenly hit with hefty assessments to meet these reserve requirements. This is where location becomes critically important. Not all condos, even within the same state, are created equal. Some condo associations have been prudent about maintaining their reserves, while others have fallen behind. Those that have managed their finances wisely will not likely feel the brunt of these new laws. For those who have not, their owners could be in for a financial shock. So do your homework. If you're thinking about buying a condo in Florida, make sure you find out about the state of the condo's reserves. If you already own a condo, stay involved with your condo association. Go to the meetings, keep an eye on the financials, and be prepared for changes. It's not just about knowing the cost of the condo today, but understanding the potential costs in the future. Stay informed and proactive. So two condo buildings standing side by side can look pretty much the same at a glance. Yet the fees in one can be low while the others skyrocket. It's not just about the appearance or the amenities of the condo that you see. What really matters, what truly makes a difference, is the underlying management and the maintenance of the building. When you're looking to buy a condo, you can't just settle for the ones with the low maintenance fees. Dive a little deeper, peel back the layers, investigate exactly what you get for your money. You need to ask this: are they taking care of the building or are they letting it go? Are they postponing long-term maintenance, hoping to save money now and deal with it later? This might seem like a small detail, but it can turn out to be a big deal down the line. This brings us to the issue of small complexes versus large complexes. Which one's better? Well, size doesn't necessarily matter in this case. What truly matters is how well the condo association is managing the property, where your money is going, and whether the numbers truly add up. If something doesn't feel right, it's better to consult an accountant or even an attorney to make sure you're not walking into a money pit. So when buying a condo, be proactive. Don't settle for surface level impressions. Dig deeper, ask questions, and ensure your hard-earned money is invested in a property that's not just visually appealing, but is also well managed and financially sound. Another crucial aspect of condo ownership: insurance policies. The renewal of insurance policies are a major factor that can significantly affect the cost of owning a condo. Insurance companies have a unique timing when it comes to renewing policies, particularly for condos. Often, they don't issue renewals during times when there are named storms at sea during a hurricane season. So if a majority of these policies are renewing at the same time, it can cause sort of a sticker shock. Your condo insurance costs may suddenly spike, leaving you with a bill much larger than you anticipated. Now, this is where the proactive building management comes in. Part of the insurance renewal process includes the insurance companies assessing what improvements have been made to the property to lower the risk of the complex. Simple things like upgrades to doors and windows and other measures to make the building hurricane-proof can lower the insurance costs because the risk of damage is much less. For instance, if your condo complex has older-style sliding glass windows that are not resistant to storm damage, you might find that your insurance costs are higher. Conversely, a complex with hurricane-proof windows and doors could potentially receive a lower insurance cost because the risk is lower. In essence, the condition of the condo complex plays a huge role in the cost of insurance. So it's vital to understand how your condo association is maintaining the property and making the necessary upgrades. This knowledge can help you make an informed decision when purchasing a condo. We all know that age is just a number, but when it comes to condos, it's a number that could have a massive impact on your wallet. For instance, some insurance companies will not renew a policy if the roof is older than, say, 15 years. Now imagine buying a condo just to find out that shortly, not long after that, you have to chip in for a brand new roof. It's an expense you want to avoid, and knowing the age of the building and its critical elements can help prevent the situation. Knowing the material used in the condo construction is equally important. For example, if the condo has a roof made of a durable material that's expected to last longer than average, you could possibly avoid a hefty replacement cost. But if it's made from something less durable, you might find yourself facing frequent and costly repairs. Ask for the details about the age of the building and key elements like the roof, windows, and doors. Request information about the materials used in construction. These may seem like minor details, but they can make a significant difference in the long run. The world of condo ownership can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be intimidating. So remember, knowledge is power. Equip yourself with as much information as possible before making a decision.